And I took a lot of ideas for the book from a very pioneering but now very little known management theorist named Mary Parker Follett. She was a contemporary of Frederick Winslow Taylor, but she was utterly written out of the historical record, and he became the most famous management theorist of all time. I will leave to the listener the exercise of judging why this might have happened to her and not to him. But in any event, if you read her work now, she wrote so many things that if they were written today, you'd be like, this is cutting edge. And she was writing 100 years ago, more than 100 years ago. She talked about power with rather than power over. She had this idea she called the law of the situation. She said the superior and the subordinate both together have to figure out what is the law of the situation, is what does the situation require? And then they both obey that situation rather than the superior commands the subordinate. Anyway, I could do this all day. She had like 100 of these incredible ideas. And my absolute favorite of her ideas, and I named a chapter after it, is what she called the invisible leader. And she used to drive her contemporaries absolutely crazy because she would say things like this. She would say, Mr. Roundtree, the owner of the Roundtree Chocolate Factory, is not the leader of the Roundtree Chocolate Factory. And people were like, lady, his name is on the door. His family's owned that chocolate factory for a long, like, there's a lot, like, who else, if it's not him, who else could be? She said, no, he is an exceptional leader, but the people do not follow him. Rather, he is really good at instilling in them a common purpose. And that sense of common purpose, rather than Mr. Roundtree himself, is their invisible leader. And I just thought that was such a powerful idea that the thing that people do when no manager is present ultimately is what determines the fate of any organization. And learning to instill that sense of common purpose is one of the principal tools we need if we want to create real alignment among people.